Hello there, my enter trainees. Are you a sales manager or a sales employee? And do you want to level up your sales competencies even further? Hi, my name is Mentor Myron, and let's continue discussing everything you need to know about really mastering your sales. Okay, so the next aspect about sales mastery that we need to really thoroughly specialize in would be master communication. Of course, this is very necessary when we're presenting our product or service offering, be it in person or online, okay, because of the new normal. Okay, so number one on the list would be verbal communication. When we say verbal, it means spoken words, right? Because all the time, of course, we also write, we also email, we also chat or message our prospect or target customers. But more often than not, okay, we speak, we talk, we present in person or online. So what's about verbal communication that we really need to be really very good at? Okay, number one would be delivery. Delivery is when we present our product or service offering or sales pitch, right? Okay, so number one, you have to correct and or improve, depending upon the situation, would be communication fillers. Okay, nobody's perfect, right? Even I, myself, utter speech fillers, whether intentionally or unintentionally, right? But at least condition yourself mentally and physically to keep your communication fillers at a minimum, okay? So what are communication fillers? They're also known as speech fillers, and these are fillers like e, o, u, or like, or you know, or whatchamacallit, that we utter while we are thinking in between or while we are thinking of what to say next to our prospect or target customer, okay? So once again, try to aim at, if not getting rid of them when you are delivering or speaking, okay, keep them at a minimum, okay? Communication fillers. Okay, you want to improve your delivery? Next on the list would be looking and sounding clear, clarity, all right? So clarity is not just about looking and sounding really very smart and intelligent, right? Like impressive, the way you talk about the features and functionalities of your product or service, okay? This is also about trying to control everything you say. And when you speak, all right, you try to avoid stuttering or stammering, okay? Or looking and sounding like you're eating up your words, all right? So that's what we mean by clarity, okay? And another aspect of clarity would be you, when you discuss everything I need to know about your product or service, when you're selling to me, okay? You're very understandable, and every word of what you're telling me is appreciable, okay? So that's clarity. Next would be confidence, all right? I wouldn't buy or purchase from a person who doesn't look and sound confident, right? Like he's hesitating, he looks and sounds like he's backing up a bit, or he doesn't like or love what he's doing, right? So if you want to convince me or compel me, if you want to, not really force, but, you know, encourage me to buy or invest in your product or service because it's really worth it, okay? Then you have to look and sound convincing, compelling. And all of those could reflect in your confidence, and it must really exude, okay? Next on the list would be content, all right? And this is why, as part of sales mastery, that you really have learned everything you need to know about your product or service, right? Like all nooks and corners are covered. Because when you present to me, I need to be able to give myself an assurance as your prospect or target customer that you've done your homework, right? That not only that you have undergone training about your product and service, but you've really made that sincere personal effort to be a master of the same things or products or services that you are offering around, okay? So content, go ahead and make me feel, make me see, make me observe that you are competent and capable, okay? So once again, we want to correct and improve our verbal communication, and we need to enhance our delivery. Speaking of which, these are covered by, okay, communication fillers, clarity, confidence, and content, okay? The next on the list, aspects we need to know and specialize in to, you know, increase that likelihood of closing that deal with our target customer or prospect would be pace, okay? Maybe my pace, like I'm demonstrating it right now, maybe it's too fast or maybe it's too slow, right? But that's the thing. When we are selling, when we're presenting, when we are delivering that pitch or content, okay, we need to like listen to ourselves. If you can't and won't listen to yourself, then you wouldn't know whether you're already speaking too slowly or too fast. Okay? So pace is the rate at which you are going when you are presenting. Okay? Next on the list, as you can see here, would be, so in mastering communication, it's not only spoken words or verbal communication we have to perfect, okay? But also language skills. Let's just assume, because there are different chosen modes or language in communication when we are selling our product and service, right? It could be pure English, it could be pure Tagalog, it could be another dialect here in the country, or it could be Taglish, right? But let's just assume that it's English, okay? So if you really want to be looking and sounding smart, intelligent, convincing, compelling, and whatnot, okay, we need to correct and improve our language skills. And just some of the aspects, there are a lot actually, okay, but just some of the primary factors of language skills we need to really specialize in would be pronunciation. So pronunciation is basically the right way of saying words as per the dictionary, okay? All right, because you don't want to make up or differentiate your pronunciation when there are standard ones, all right? Second would be grammar. Of course, you want to make sense, you want to look and sound smart, you want to add up, okay, when you are speaking, then you need to know grammar, all right? The relationship of the words in your sentence, the parts of speech in such a way that the person you are presenting to, okay, understands what you are saying, all right? And last but not least would be intonation. Intonation is otherwise known as tone of voice, okay? So our tone of voice reflects the feelings or the emotions that we carry when we are speaking. It's the proper rise and fall or highness and lowness of our speech when we are presenting to our target prospect or our customer. So everything about our tone of voice we must be very critical of and sensitive about, all right? Because we don't want our customer to be feeling some negativities from us or out of us, okay? So once again, guys, you want to master sales, okay? You want to be a sales master, you need to master communication because communication is a very indispensable part of selling or presenting, okay? So once again, verbal communication, spoken words communication, delivery, master that, and pace. And last but not least, language skills. Master pronunciation, master grammar, master intonation. All right, so once again, if you guys appreciate this value-adding content and you want someone like me to help and/or train your sales employees so that they can better meet or exceed their monthly sales targets or quotas, then just get in touch with my team, MSS Business Solutions, and we're going to be with you, okay, every step of the way towards your success in increasing your profitability despite the new normal. Okay, see you around. Bye.